Welcome everyone to my newest video. Recording this currently in March, April, May, June 13th of 2026. And I have some things to clear up because my friends, they were mad at me because I'm not posting. And I just want to talk about some stuff, just like normal human stuff. So, first thing I want to clear up with my friends and people who watch my videos. Where have I been? What am I doing? And why did I stop posting? I stopped posting not because I didn't want to do it no more. Mainly because I've been so busy and not trying to blame my family's business, but it's mostly my family's business. And then, cause then when I started it, it was like the end of the school year, right? So that I had like no schoolwork and stuff. But then for some reason, my family business started booming, and then I had no time to do anything else besides the family business. So, yeah. And another thing to clear up is that the video, the clip you are seeing, is not mine. This is not mine. I'll like put the credit in the, not comments, in the description of the video, because I don't want to just be stealing people's content like that and putting it out as mine. And this is because I tried doing it on my normal computer, but then the audio and stuff was really bad. It was like really pixelated in a way. I don't know if that's a good way to explain it, but um, yeah. So yeah, this is not mine. I'll put the person's credit in the description. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, another thing I want to say is that credit to Rec Rap. He kind of gave me the idea to do this, to like do a commentary video like this. So yeah, shout out to him. And yeah, going back to the topic, I just been really busy. I got no time to do anything. Sorry, that's like really off topic for a second. That was like really weird. That was really weird. So sorry about that. I just wanted to give credit out to people. So again, what was I talking about? Credit. Okay. No, not credit. What have I been doing? And why did I stop making videos? Remember saying it was because of my family's business, and it is kind of because of my family's business. We just gotten really busy, and I had absolutely no time to do any new videos. I do have a lot of videos I want to do. I have like 20 videos, like at least in the short content, that's like backed up that I want to make, but I just had no time to make. So expect to see a couple more videos out, and yeah, just expect that. I probably post like a bunch of videos at the same exact time. So yeah, maybe that. So yeah, that's where I've been. I've been really busy with my family's business and no time to do anything. So, alright, next question from my friends. This is not really a question from my friends. It's more like a question that I wanna tell you guys my plans for the future. Cause I'm like a person that thinks a lot about the future. So yeah, one thing that I really want to do in the future, I kind of want to get out of the states. Mm, I don't know why. I told a lot of people I want to move to Toronto for some reason. I don't know why Toronto. It seems like a cool place to be, like Toronto. Sorry, my siblings are like screaming outside my name. Uh, they're screaming upstairs, bro. But yeah, I've been. I plan at least for now. I know my parents are gonna get really mad for hearing this, but I don't really want to go to college. I feel like it's like a waste of time. There's no point in doing college, and yeah, I know there's a good point in doing college right now, but now like college is kind of useless because you can get a lot of good jobs from not doing college, and I don't need a scholarship. Not scholarship. I don't need a degree if I'm gonna be doing content creation, you know. So yeah, that's a thing that. But then I might do college just in case if this thing doesn't go well, if this like content creation thing doesn't go well, I'll probably go back in like do something else. Like besides content creation, something that really inspired me was entrepreneurship. That's something I really want to do. So if I'm gonna do anything else besides um, this, I'm gonna probably be an entrepreneur. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet as an entrepreneur, but maybe that. And so uh, yeah, I don't really want to go to college, but if I am, I'm probably gonna go for business and communication or something. So yeah, that's my plan. If I do go to college, and if this thing doesn't work out, and another thing is like I have planned for the future. I want this thing to go out good. I want this content creation thing to go out really good. Not because like I want to get paid, but because like I don't know. I kind of like being famous for a little bit. Like when I started this, all my friends came up to me, so started blah blah blah. It's like, oh my gosh, you're famous. That so then, and then like they all told me that like, oh, when you're famous, don't forget me. So I kind of have a duty to become famous now because like that. So yeah, that's something crazy. Um, yeah, and then for social media, right? There's a lot of things I want to do for social media. For like as a business person, not as a business, but like when I get big, if I get big, I wanna do something. I don't know where I'm going with this. I I guess we can move on to the next question. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Um, as as a person that is inspiring to be a not a person to be inspiring uh to be a content creator. I want to know your general opinion about it because my parents, right? They believe in me, but then I don't. I also think they don't believe in me. I feel like okay, I feel like they believe in me, but they don't want me to do it. Like they believe I can do it, but I feel like they don't want me to do it because they think that like that's not gonna take me anywhere. I feel like, and if that's not true, like please tell me that because like I don't want to be just like not blame, but like feel like I can't do this, you know. So yeah, okay. Next question. What am I? What's another question? Let's see. Let's look at my list. Um, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because like, no, I already answered that, didn't I? Yeah. I have nothing else to talk about. Let's talk about content creation. Okay. So when I started my content creation journey, right? When I first started, I wanted to become a workout like a workout influencer, right? Because then if you looked at my oldest videos, I was doing workouts and stuff. So that's something that I wanted to do, but then I never could do because I was just busy all the time and I had no time to do it. So that's something that was not ruined my dreams, but that's another thing that like I see myself doing that. I just don't see myself being a good one at that because I do more things than just work out. I want to like be my own person, not just like, oh my gosh, this guy that works out. No, I don't want that to be what I am. I want to be I want to be identified as more than just, oh my gosh, you're the guy that does the workout videos. I want to be more than that. So another thing is that I want to, and so then something that I really enjoyed is self-help. I really enjoy self-help a lot because not those like motivational stupid like they help you, but they only help you for a little bit. They don't help you in the long run. They like get you motivated for a little bit, and then you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this anymore. That was me. That was me. I didn't make. I watched those videos, and then I felt pumped up because when I was like really young, I was like really motivated to lose weight, and then when I did that process of losing weight, I learned to like not. I learned to love myself and who I am to be, because that is something that is very important. If you want to do self help, you gotta appreciate who you are and who is doing this. So that's something that like I enjoy doing, and then self help is something I really want to do. Um, but not mainly self help. I want my main thing to be self help, but then I also want to do other stuff besides self help, like being like a funny, goofy kind of guy that does like a bunch of other stuff, not just like self help. I want to be like a cool person. Okay, so my plan for social media, I want to, okay, for YouTube, that's mainly gonna be like my longer content, my long, not short, but like, where am I going with this? I want YouTube to be where I do the most content creation, do the most like longer content for those people. And then for TikTok's gonna be like that thing where I'm just like, oh, I'm doing what I wanna do, and then like that. And then for Instagram, I want that to be mainly my life, mainly like daily updates or something like that. Mainly that, because I don't, because not Instagram, TikTok is mainly like you sharing your ideas, you doing what you want. That's the like not complete opposite, but that's like when I had Instagram and TikTok, I didn't watch it because I got used to watching the longer content from YouTube. So then that's something that's like, oh my gosh, you know. So yeah, and then I don't know what else to say. Let's just talk about what I've been doing. Okay, I went to I yesterday I ate at this Chinese restaurant. I don't really want to say the name because I kind of dox myself if I say that, because it's a my state only thing, and I don't really want to tell people what state I'm in. So that's kind of weird. But so I went to this Chinese place, and then I went there just because of the food, because my family was doing Father's Day over there. It was like a couple days ago, and so no, it was like it was yesterday. Why did I say a couple days ago? It was yesterday when I ate out, and then I went there just for to eat a lot, and then my mom comes up to me and says, "Hey, don't order a lot of food because we're gonna eat when we come home." And then I went home, right, and then I fell straight asleep. I'm so mad at myself because I had this video planned. I didn't write the script because this is not scripted. This is just me talking. But then I got so mad because I wrote everything down. I wrote the questions. I wrote what I was gonna do, and then now I'm just like mad at myself because I have to do it the next day, and then I wanted to do it earlier because this is just like not boring, but this is just like useless time I could be doing right now. So yeah, that's the other thing, is that like I want to do some stuff that I have no not faith in, no work like thing, Another thing is that like I don't know where I'm going with this. I want to be a guy that's like funny and quirky, but then also kind of serious. Cause right now I'm not a serious guy, cause I'm a kid. I'm not supposed to be serious. I'm supposed to be a funny, like not funny, but I'm supposed to be a childish kid. Because I am a kid. That's what kids do. They do stupid things. And when I had social media, no, because I have social media, I've learned so much. I feel like I know more about the world than I'm supposed to know at my age. Because generally, why am I knowing that, like, why am I learning that people's opinions doesn't matter at like this age? I shouldn't be able to learn this thing at such a young age. Because I'm supposed to be like a guy that's like worried about my looks, worried about everything. But I still am. I just am less worried about it because I know this that I am less worried about it, so that I'm not as worried as I was like a couple years ago when I was trying to lose weight. So that's something I'm like really proud of, that like I'm learning useful things that I'm not supposed to know already. And I just like really want to do something because like when I'm doing this, right, it's very boring, very like tedious to do these stuff, right? So yeah, that's like something I want to do, something I want to achieve in life. Something I want to achieve in life is that like I know I already said this, but I want to become popular. I want to be a guy that is just cool, funny, but then cool and funny, right? But then that is not me. I'm not cool. I'm just like that cute, like the kind of kid over there. That's just over there. I'm not like a grown adult yet. I'm like that little cousin that you can't get rid of, you know. And so if you're gonna like, I think that's all I really want to say. But if you're gonna take anything from this video, I'm gonna do this every video, every long content video. I'm gonna say a quote that I generally believe in, because I feel like you could do so much more in your life. Cause then, remember, my main thing is gonna be self help videos, but then I also want to do like vlogs, videos, and stuff. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna do too. So yeah, one thing to take from this video: you could do anything you do if you just work hard enough. You can achieve anything in life if you generally believe in it. If you generally think you could do it, you can. Then you'll do it, because it's all in your mind. If you think you can't survive a jump, you won't survive. Like if it's like a 2 foot jump, and you're like a little kid and you're scared to jump, and then you don't think you're gonna like believe that you're gonna jump, then you're not gonna jump. You're gonna just be a person, like a little kid stuck up there waiting for his dad to come up there and help him get off the 2 foot jump. So yeah. So remember, it's all in your mind, bro. No one's like worrying about what you're gonna wear. No one's worrying about what you're gonna eat. No one like life is too short to care about what other people think of you. Because if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it to the fullest. You can't do something and then just like not do it. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing, and it's gonna be the quote. A, a bird doesn't worry about a pig's opinion on flying. Take that in. I have no idea where I was going with that. I have no idea where I was gonna go with that, but yeah, no, a bird doesn't worry about a pig's opinion of flying, because why would a bird worry about a pig's opinion? Okay, yeah, you know, peace.